Days ago, Shane Howard saw his dream come true in a neighborhood on the move.
With everything that's going on here, all the revitalization and the proximity to Cameron Park, it's a spot that we really wanted to be at.
He chose East Waco because of its ongoing transformation to return to its glory years.
It is almost unlike any project anywhere in town.
From the Brazos to the old Paul Quinn campus, Elm Avenue, East Waco's Main Street, has begun a makeover.
Growing up here, I remember when it was awesome.
And Waco leaders want it to be awesome again. The city's makeover of Elm Avenue wasn't universally accepted at first, but the city worked very hard to make sure that the neighbors, the people who live in this area, had a lot of input in what happened on this street. It began when former Waco Mayor Malcolm Duncan Jr. challenged city leaders to change their top-down approach to include more voices. The result? The creation of City Center Waco, responsible for development downtown, but more important, to make sure all voices get heard.
The first rule of communication is listen, but it's not enough, right? It's the floor, it's not the ceiling. That's where you start, and you're not in the game until you start.
Through huge public meetings and small working groups, neighbors helped decide what their Main Street would look like. Heading up the effort, a former Marlin and Rosebud leader who took the idea of inclusion to heart.
I have never, ever been part of a project that wasn't better because of the more voices.
You can see early results along this block of Elm in a process that will take 2 more years to complete. Neighbors look forward to a more livable place.
The nice houses, the curbside, the grocery store down the street, the neighborhood conversation, the things that I had when I was growing up.
All because Waco leaders changed gears and hired someone to listen and to act.
And just represent promises kept. You know, maybe delayed, but promises kept to make this area the priority that it deserves to be.
Preparing East Waco for future growth to come.
I think that Waco is really going to grow in the next few years.
And neighbors here say they'll be ready. In East Waco, Dennis Turner, 25 News.